It's your Woody Jackknips and check it out because there's an artist, right, who's the newly appointed and enlisted Savage by the Chirac 5-star war general. That's Lil Durk. Now, he actually added someone to his group and he actually signed a rapper called Hypno Carlito. Now, in actuality, in a strange move, at least to me, he's taking aim and now dissing fan favorite Montana of 300. Now, they both do drill music. Now, here's a little background on their beef. Actually, they ain't no goddamn background. This just came out of the blue. Now, it's worthy to note, okay, that it's always been said. There's a couple things I've always seen fans or even other rappers. I don't see a lot of rappers talking about him. He never really gets into shit. But, I mean, you usually see some people critique Montana 300 by saying a couple things. Number one, and even Lil Reese, he said this too. He said, wait, Montana 300? Nigga, you ain't from 300. Now, obviously, that's some type of street gang or street gang. Okay, number two is that Montana 300 is not from Chicago. He's actually from, I believe, like Peoria, Illinois. I might be butchering that city. But listen, I'm not sure about that particular town or city. I'm not sure if they're with the shits too. I'm not sure if it's like living in fucking O Block or Inglewood. I don't know how really with the shits those people are. Okay, they could be, but I don't know. Now, Lil Durk, his new artist, Hypno Carlito, is just dissing Montana 300. It started recently. Now, let me read you the tweets because he did put out a song called I Know Montana, and it's pretty much he's dissing Montana 300 the whole time. It's not a bad record. Actually, this dude, Hypno Carlito, could actually spit. I think it was a good signing by Lil Durk because he could actually rap, and we need people like this who could actually rap. That's one of the reasons I like Montana 300. I mean, Montana 300 could really spit. Now, the thing is, man, I thought it was a good sign. My only thing, and I was like, when I first saw it and Lil Durk announced it, is that my thing with new rappers, man, especially with the age of the internet, man, before somebody or you give somebody a big push, you gotta let them put in the work to get that decent buzz by themselves. You don't just co-sign like, oh, he's the next one, and he's done nothing. Yes, he got the skills. He might have the skills, but you gotta let him put in the work to know the struggle of actually gaining fans. That's a new thing. When you're out there trying to gain fans independently who have no reason to fuck with you, that's a different mindset, okay? Now, when you don't let somebody go through that process and you just co-sign somebody, you know what usually happens? Your fans just become their fans. And that it creates the G-Unit effect, okay? Think about Tony Yayo and G-Unit. Everybody who is a Tony Yayo fan is a 50 Cent fan. I've never heard a Tony Yayo fan say, yo, I'm a fan of Tony Yayo, but I don't like that nigga 50. Come on now. Come the fuck on, okay? Now, basically, Tony Yayo has never had to go out and try to appeal to other fans by himself or his own brand because he's under the umbrella of the bigger brand, which is 50 Cent. So that's my only thing about he didn't have that much of a fan base to me. When I saw Lil Durk co-sign him, it looks like he had the talent, but we'll see from here. Now, here's the thing, because he got on Twitter, he sent a couple tweets out. He said, I don't know who this Montana of dude is, but he ain't fucking with me. I'm just being 100. Then he said, it's disrespectful to say Montana of 300 fucking with me on this rap shit. A true statement coming soon. Then he said, I guess nobody else gonna speak up, so I will. Montana 300 is finished. Hashtag finito. Then he says, why Montana 300 got Chicago, Illinois in his bio like he from here. I'm confused. Where you from? His life made up, not 300. Okay. Then he said, I'm 50 Cent. He Ja Rule. Rest in peace. Now, he also said, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm moving far out the hood like Montana 300. I think that was around when GB Capo got killed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But listen, he's continually retweeted other fans that have been like trying to pit them against each other. Now, if you're wondering when I'm going to read the Montana 300 tweets, he never responded. He never acknowledged. And here's the thing, because number one, let's address the elephant in the room, okay? Because, let's just address beefing in general. Do I have a problem with rappers in general, or especially in Chicago, beefing? Absolutely not. Competition is good. Now, here's the thing. In a place like Chicago with a background and a backdrop like drill music, could something like rap beef actually go on without niggas actually getting to the gun? Usually, these guys are better with the guns than they are with the bars. So, my thing is this. I don't mind even these two making diss songs at each other if it goes that far, but it has to be something that doesn't go to the streets, okay? Because it doesn't look like it has nothing to do with the streets. It looks like they don't even know each other. So if it's just a musical thing, that's okay. Now, the second thing, because Hypno Carlito make a couple claims. He say, well, yo, Montana 300 can't fuck with me. I don't know about that, man. Listen, number one, I might be a little bit biased because I'm a real big fan of Montana 300, but that nigga is nice. Okay, to be honest, I think most of your favorite drill rappers are not better than Montana 300 just spitting. Okay, I think he needs work on making better songs, at least originally, but every fucking remix he gets on, he absolutely kills it. Hypno Carlito, you're actually doing a great job too, just rapping, but we got to see where you go because you haven't put in as much work, at least, that a lot of fans could see, like Montana 300. So as my thing is, if it's not in the streets, I don't mind it. Now, do I think Montana 300 will respond? I probably think not. I think, to be honest, you probably got to go get your clout up. You probably got to make some more impact. Your first big impact after being signed, and I know you're on a couple of tracks. You're definitely been in the studio with French Montana. But your first big impact in drill music can't be beefing with another guy who probably already has a very established fan base. And I'm telling you, he has a very strong... Yo, I've checked out Montana 300 fan base. It's legit, okay? So I think he's going to ignore you. I don't think you're whack. I definitely don't think he's whack. Maybe it could show other rappers like, wait, we could trade jabs lyrically, okay? And, of course, when you're trading jabs lyrically, like, like, if you think about other types of music, like, people will be aggressive and they could diss each other like, yeah, I'll kill you this and third, and you know it's just lyrics. In Chicago, it's a little bit too real. You can't say you're going to kill somebody because it's really going to happen. So I'm hoping it stays on wax. Now, as far as where Montana 300 is from and Chicago, and he's not from there, and the Montana 300, he explained that before, but that's up to him, okay? That's his personal brand. Who knows? That might be a legit thing to attack him on. You guys are big in the gang culture. I got no problems with that. My thing is this, okay? Keep it to the music, okay? I don't need Instagram posts with guns in a goddamn screen. And then we'll see if Montana 300 responds, because right now I think with his growth, he's been growing himself without beefing. And if he's been growing without beefing with another rapper, why would he start beefing now? Okay? So that's the thing. If he was a guy who loved to beef, now we could be like, dog, if you don't respond, you might be pussy, but he's never really beefed with another rapper. He does rap aggressive content, but he never really took aim at another rapper to come up. And he might be thinking this, yo, you're not going to get a piggyback off my career when I've been putting this work in for a little while and you just kind of came in the game and you're trying to get a piggyback off me by beefing with me? Fuck out of here. Okay, so we'll see what happens, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about both of them? Who do you prefer? If you rather or you would rock with Montana 300, just comment Montana 300. If you would rock with Hypno Carlito, comment Hypno Carlito. Okay, that's how we'll do it. Get a comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe to Akademiks, then a Grove Shader. How about?